Me and a friend of mine were recently talking about loneliness, especially how it affects mothers. So allow me to ramble for just like a hot second. Because one of the most profound feelings in motherhood that I experienced, especially when I had two under two and was like a full-time stay-at-home mom, was loneliness and the isolation that comes just naturally with being a stay-at-home mom. Now, a lot of the times in the media right now, we're hearing about this like male loneliness epidemic, but can we talk about for a second why it is so jarring for women in motherhood to experience this? And that is because there is nothing more in community than women in their youth. Women and their friend groups are these dynamic little communities within themselves. And there's nothing that takes away that sense of community than having a child. Whether you're the first or the last or the one who decides not to have kids, one of your friends having kids drastically changes the friend group. And I don't know about y'all, but like most of my best friends I made in college. So we all went off to our own corners of the universe after that. And I was the first to have kids. So when we talk about loneliness for mothers, when we talk about loneliness for being stay-at-home moms especially, it's not just that we're alone and we're experiencing loneliness. It is that we're experiencing loneliness after already experiencing this great sense of friendship and community. Being alone in your house all day is not the way mothers were supposed to mother. We were supposed to have this continuation of these female relationships. That's what we talk about when we're talking about a village. We're not talking about the dad participating, although that is 100% expected and necessary, but we're talking about these female groups of companionship. Women have always thrived in community of women, in the company of women, and we were not supposed to go from girlhood and friendships and community into our womanhood and then isolated in motherhood. There's a reason it feels so lonely, and it's because it's unnatural. And that was a product of the nuclear family and the Industrial Revolution and white supremacy, if we want to go that deep, if you're ready for that.